they're gonna have a meeting before.
I want to apologize to Matt. I know I invited him on, and he was trying to make a point. I didn't mean to overspeak him, but I was just trying to also get my point across, and I do apologize. I reached out to him privately. I don't want anyone to get upset.
But Max, in
But
fairness, it's your show, though. So
yeah, my point is though, I'm not just saying this to get one up on Matt. I actually think that this means everybody. This means scoopers and everyone. Just because you haven't heard about a contract doesn't mean that there isn't a contract. That doesn't mean I 100% believe there is. It just means we don't know.
We don't know.
And if they are putting together a Bible and they do an event, maybe they will wait to announce the details of his contract then when they get a lot of promotion stuff. For now, I'm going to go with what Henry Cavill said on his social media, that he's promising there's going to be a future. And I think people like Umberto Gonzalez, this is also meant for them too. That's how next level I think James is. I think James is telling everybody, slow down.
Yep.
No one knows anything except me and Peter. So that was my point, but I didn't want anyone to get upset. So Matt, I hope you have a great stream later. And that was my take. Anyone on the panel, say what you think about my take.
I understand. Like, honestly, at this point,
I'm not saying that he's definitely signed. I think it's stupid not to have a contract and let him appear in Black Adam, though. If that's the case, is that possible? Yes, it's possible.
Yeah. What I would say is, like, again, this is the great thing about it. We're at a point now where none of us know anything, and we can just speculate and have fun with it because we don't know. We're going to find out in a couple months for sure. But
the rap has been wrong in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so has other major publications like Variety and Hollywood Reporter. So my thing is, though, Henry Cavill talks about producing. He talks about guiding the story. I'm telling you, there's more to it than just an actor contract. And these things take lawyers, entertainment attorneys. There are so many levels. The management has to sign off. The agents have to sign off on it. The unions will have to get involved in some capacity because of the rates that have to be paid. As a producer, residuals, you have to negotiate what your residuals will be on the films in perpetuity. And then you got merchandising, right? There are so many levels to this thing.
Well, if I could jump in for just a second, I just want to say really quickly too, like, even though I do think there probably is credence to the fact that they haven't officially signed a deal yet, I don't think it's a bad sign that the movie hasn't, as they put it, reached forward momentum yet, because they just got in the door. Peter Safran and James Gunn just walked in the door.
It's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been only 3 weeks, and they still have to like plan out their overall plan, not just one plan for one specific movie. Once that Bible is in place and they have the 10-year plan planned out, then they can move forward what they want to. So I don't think it's a big deal if there's no movement on it yet. A Superman movie is coming. That's like obvious. Like, there's no way it's not.
We know the J.J. Abrams one is.
It's just a matter of, hey, when are things moving forward with Cavill? Is a deal signed? When will it be signed? That kind of thing. I mean, it's just a matter of timing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you help us get the 35 likes? And then anyone, Anthony, George, what do you think of my? Was I being Brian pushed back at me? Was I being unreasonable with my take?
Max, no. Your take was good. I think he was interrupting you, like, as you're trying to get your take across, because in reality, no one really knows, and even James Gunn and Peter Safran said that. Like, they're the only two
I'm taking
that really know what's going
on. To everyone.
And I'm not saying the rap is right or wrong, but I think that goes for like everyone. No one really knows what's going on,
because,
like what discussions are going on.
There is a market for articles and writers of these articles to say things are dead consistently too.
Yeah,
but it's the same thing. Saying it's alive and saying it's dead is just the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, it's not even coping. Like, as he was saying, like, this is completely different from last year with that drama involving the turkey pitcher. Like, this is something that looks like is legitimately happening, but we're waiting to hear in the next couple months. And maybe there are some setbacks. Like, maybe they're trying to figure out who's going to direct it, who's going to produce it, and whatnot. because like this is a Superman movie and you're gonna go in a different direction. But again, like the only two that really know are James Gunn and Peter Safran. No one really knows right now.
And when you hear that Spielberg and Nolan have a meeting with Zaslav, you don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
People are speculating it's about Warner Bros. But it may not be. It could be about a different film altogether, or what or they could be brainstorming stuff that has nothing to do with DC. But I will say, in Jarbo's defense, he was saying that he was having microphone problems. So he was trying to say something,
Okay.
and he was having microphone problems with the phone, and he said that after he couldn't get his thing in. So I understand where he might have been like, I was trying to say something, but my microphone wasn't working right.
No,
it
is way too presumptuous to guarantee that. Yeah, I agree with that. Fandom cells.
Yeah, I'm not hating on Jarbo, but like I feel like he uses the same talking points all the time, though. Like when it comes to this Henry Cavill thing.
Yeah. Well, Umberto Gonzalez, the rap has made some of his highest clicked videos are the ones where he's like nothing's happening, and he has extreme bias as well. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
he does.
And I would say that did not. I don't know if that last cameo in Black Adam finished his contract. One of the Shazam cameo where they cut his head off. The reason he turned that down was because that would have been part of his contract.
That's one of the big questions we have, whether or not that was part of the
same
contract
thing
with
Peacemaker. Anytime he shows up, it has something to do with, and I think that's why. So I'm not really sure if the Black Adam appearance was the final one. If he had a 3-picture deal, did that mean Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and then this Black Adam thing?
That's the assumption some people are working with currently, but I don't know.
I don't think so, because it would have to be a certain percentage of screen time. And a feature film guarantees X amount of minutes of screen time. I don't think the cameo and the one line concluded a 3-picture deal. I don't buy that. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. But that doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, here's something that goes along with what our conversation is, an article I had up. I'm very happy that they are saying this. It's 2 months away. James Gunn.
Real
DC
quick clarifying,
though.
He said it's 2 months away from being revealed internally.
Oh, okay.
To the WBD team, not to the public, just to their team.
Okay, guys, and now think about this real quick. 2 months away. What does that put it at? January of next year.
Yeah.
That could be their fiscal year where they can start spending money on development, all this stuff that won't count against like what they're trying to write off.
It doesn't Zaslav have those public meetings or something? Maybe they could.
Sometimes they do the investor calls, yes, but they don't typically announce stuff like movie slates at investor call. Could they? I know that
something like this is a sea change.
Well, remember,
I'm guessing that he want to give a hint there. Give a hint at the beginning.
What I was going to say is though, there was a Disney Investor Day where they had like that giant presentation for the public. Remember that when they announced like John Watts directing Fantastic Four and all these big movies at Disney and shows they were working on, like Obi-Wan with Hayden Christensen coming back. They could do something like that in December if they want to. I doubt it though. They could do something like that in January in investors call. I don't know. I just don't think that like they're close to getting ready for the reveal to the public, but it's not yet. So
even the suggestion that they're working on that's exciting because I don't think that
it is.
The previous regime said that we're working on a Bible, we're working on a plan.
No, they never said that.
They said we have a plan, but they didn't say things like this. They didn't use terms like this. And we're working really hard to figure everything out. They didn't interact with people like this. This is next level to me and already surpasses the previous regime.
Their plan was crisis. That's what it was.
Well, I'm going by the man's words about anyone saying they know for sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Figuring it out.
Like, here's my position right at this point. We literally have the direct communication pipeline to the person running things. If that person says that something's not true, I'm going to take their word for it.
Yeah.
That tweet is all I have to see and recognize. That's it. That's the definitive statement right there. So,
oh, George, get in the habit of linking your channel before you head out. George is going to head to bed. You're not allowed to leave until you put your channel in the chat. Go sub to George. Go support this community. Go sub to Sean too, but he's over 6K. Actually, Sean, send people my way so I could catch up. No, I'm just kidding.
I should do a shout out.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Sean. Good work getting the 6K. Awesome. We also have a super chat here. Larry Quartowitz. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. $5.
yeah,
I'm hoping Gunn letting Momoa be Lobo. That's not confirmed. That was my speculation, and people think I'm wrong.
He's saying he hopes.
Just to give context, that he's saying they can do whatever they want, keeping Zack Snyder's Justice League canon and bringing back Snyder eventually. And here is the George's channel. Go sub to the George. Thank you, Larry Quartkowitz. I think if Gunn wants it to happen, he'll let him do it. I don't think Gunn's concerned about, well, he's already Aquaman, if they want to. But again, I might have misread that when Momoa was out there. I kind of think I got that a little wrong. I got so excited to see him that I got hype, and I did some research, but my research was counter-researched by Tony. And I don't know. I just don't know if that's what. I really don't know for sure what Momoa meant in that video. I really don't.
No, I don't see the Lobo thing happening with Jason Momoa. I think they'll probably bring in somebody else.
Okay.
Probably animated.
And bringing back Snyder back eventually. I think if James Gunn wants to, I think nothing's going to stop him. Like there's been rumors like, well, he doesn't really like certain aspects. If he thinks it's in his Bible, I think he'll do it. But
keep in mind, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the nightmare sequence did kill off Aquaman. So, like, when you pull the trigger on Doomsday or Darkseid and all that stuff, you're closing out a lot of people that could do multiple films. So I just don't see the Zack Snyder stuff coming back anytime soon.
Well, to counteract that though, real quick though, Sean, the nightmare timeline gets reversed by the heroes who go back to stop it from existing. So like it's a quick little story to explain. Like it's an alternate bad future that they try to stop from happening. So
okay,
all right. What is this? Oh, that was about the James Gunn. So I'm really anticipating. I hope that we don't have much longer to wait after he present the Bible to Zaslav and get signed off on their plan.
Yeah, I mean,
also keep in mind, like when Star Wars films go into production, they're like 18 months in pre-production before they get into production. So even if they come up with this Bible by January, some things may get greenlit and go into production under secret false names, and it could be 8 to 9 months before we hear something announced. Like they may not do like Disney and show a timeline with everything that's coming out. I don't think they're going to go that way. I don't think they're going to do it.
See, to me, this is sort of like the other clickbait.
Oh my God, that is the worst picture ever.
No, they picked that on purpose. They picked the mustache CGI stuff on purpose.
Yeah, to get you clicked. Yeah, it's the same thing. That's
and
why.
Look,
that's
it
why
says right there. It says right there, according to the Wrap. So all they did was take an article and slap their crap on it.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's why I say I'm not no sill show, but I'm like people think Gigossi is at another level of shit. I mean, I can understand that, but I'm like, they're not that much different than the whole industry. I think the whole industry's like this, personally, in my opinion.
There's actually really good websites out there.
That's why people don't believe half the crap that any of these websites put out. Mm-hmm. And even websites like the Wrap can get it wrong. Period.
No, I don't believe so. You're not an Aussie.
Is this Sean? No. I'm from New Jersey.
Right.
It's because of the hat. It's Indiana Jones.